for you, that's what I like. Okay. So, hey, how you doing? What's up? So I have been saying for a long time on the videos to people in real life that I was going to start doing like hair videos on how personally my hair experience and things like that, because I do get a lot of questions from like mostly like older people and some younger people too about my hair, and it's not like my hair is like real long or real thick or something. Some people say it's thick. I personally don't think my hair is thick, but some people like it's a decent length. Like it's a decent length, but like some people saw me, like say if they saw me in middle school and then just saw me in college or whatever, something like that, they be like, oh my gosh, your hair, like it got longer and stuff. Because I was like, I'm gonna be, while I'm talking, I'm gonna see if I can edit how to like edit my pictures like through my journey. So I'm probably gonna do this in parts. I'm not really sure yet, but what I'm thinking is I'm gonna just sit here, I'm gonna talk for a little bit, and then depending on how long I'll be talking or things like that, and if I feel like I'm on certain categories that are different, can be put in a different video, I'm gonna put that in a different video. And it's gonna be like part 1, part 2, or whatever, however long I'll be talking, because I don't have nothing else to do. So I really wanted to get these videos up. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start off from the beginning, and just kind of give you like a little story time or whatever about, I should have done a mukbang because I have not eaten yet. Oh well. So I'm gonna start off with my journey. So I was born in March from this way. So my hair. So when I was growing up, I don't know, I don't have like real young pictures. Actually, I do have one. I have one. Hold on, wait. And we'll start from this picture. So this picture right here is me in 2008. This is all my hair right here. So this was my hair when we're in New York City and things like that. So my family traveled a lot. So by us traveling a lot, staying in hotels a lot and things like that, we were able to swim and things like that. So because we were swimming, our parents didn't want to deal with our hair. So that's everybody's hair, my cousins, all of our hair. We always got our hair braided. Like our hair was always braided when we were younger. But I was very tender-headed and things like that. My hair back then was really, really thick. So I would always get my hair braided. And so we would get our hair braided. And so this was 2008, so I was 9 years old. So we're getting our hair braided because we're swimming a lot and things like that. But around, I don't know, how old are you? I'm 9, so New York City was kind of like one of our last kind of like frequencies, because we would go everywhere. We would go to California, we would go to Mississippi, we would go all over the creation. Every summer, even during the school year and things like that. So I'm actually really hot. I'm trying to think what I could do. I don't want this to blow air real loud. Oh, it's hot. It's hot outside. Can't do that. Okay, anyways, I'll figure it out. So we would get our hair braided and it'd be cool. But when I say I was very tender-headed, like my mom, she would have to do my hair, like wash my hair one day, blow dry the next, braid it the next, or like she would have to do my hair in like hours. Like it would take a whole day. Like you know how it take a whole day now when you older to do your hair, like it would take like literally the whole day, not a few hours, because we'd be exaggerating, but it really would take the whole like day for her to do my hair. And I would just be crying. I'm like, I don't like you, dude, like crying. She's just like, I cannot deal with this no more. Like it would really just take a lot of time on her day. She was working long hours. She just did not want to deal with it anymore. So she was like, you know what? You're going to go get a relaxer. And we all know what that means when you say you're going to get a relaxer. So I get a relaxer as most of these stories go on YouTube and in life. I get a relaxer, and my hair, I was popping. I was popping. So I'm like, my hair, it seemed like, because it was so straight, it seemed like it was long and all this stuff, and it was just prospering and things. I got my first relaxer, I remember it was in 5th grade. It was actually right before like our school pictures and things like that. So I thought I was all that, whatever. I'm getting relaxers. So I started getting relaxers. Same person did my relaxers. I got a relaxer every 6 to 8 weeks. I would get a relaxer. So I was getting a relaxer, but I wasn't getting braids anymore. Right, I wasn't getting braids anymore. I was just getting my hair straightened and flat iron and stuff like that. But during this time, I'm doing sports. So I'm doing track, I'm doing volleyball and things like that. So, see? So I'm sitting here, I'm getting relaxers and things like that. And I didn't really see a problem with it. So I'm like, oh yeah, people natural and stuff like that. I'm like, oh girl, I couldn't do it. That's too much. I'm glad I got my relaxer. Like sweating out. People like, oh, I'm sweating out my hair. Like I didn't have a problem sweating out my hair because I got a relaxer. And so around 7th, 8th grade, I'm gonna try to put pictures in, along with what I'm correlating my story, but I might not be doing it right. So around 7th, 8th grade or whatever, I started new school and things like that. I don't think this had anything to do with it. I started in a new school in 7th grade, and I just kind of like, you see, the school that I went to, like growing up, my elementary school, growing up with all these kids, like all of our hair looked the same. We was all getting our hair done. We was all had balls in our hair or whatever. We all was bald headed or whatever, you know. So I didn't really see a problem with it. But then, like, so I really didn't pay attention to my hair because I'm like, it looked like her hair. It looked like her hair. It looked like her hair, whatever. But my hair wasn't super, super short. It was just like, it used to be like down here, and then it started like receding up. But like, you know, over time, like when people lose weight or when people, their hair grow or anything like that, any type of dramatic change, it's kind of over time, and you don't really notice it. So you look back at these pictures like, dang, my hair was long. What happened? So 7th grade, I'm kind of looking at these people. I'm like, this is when people like start getting sew-ins and all this stuff like that. At least when we, like my age, started getting sew-ins. So I'm just kind of looking. I'm like, my hair looks a mess. I'm like, what's going on? I just noticed that it was thin and things like that. And around this time, my hair like was just falling out. It was breaking off. It was dry. It was just getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And then so my hair starts like, well, okay, we'll just prolong your relaxers. We'll do this. Like, but I'm just like, I don't want to get a relaxer anymore. Like, I'm tired of getting relaxers. So around this time, my aunt, I don't know if you can see her. Let me see. Look at this picture. So, it's a family photo. But my aunt right here, this is her real hair down there before she cut it. Or after she cut it. Maybe after she cut it. So, my aunt right here, and this is the same girl in that picture. And then this is the same girl in the other picture. And this is me. Hello. It's me. So, my aunt right here, she actually, hold on, wait. She was always switching up her hair. She was always dyeing in different colors and things like that. She was getting relaxers. All three of my aunts was getting, my mom was getting relaxers and things like that. So she was getting relaxers as well. Her daughter, as you saw, like her hair is real long, like real long. So she never got a relaxer. And did Andrea get relaxers? I don't think my other cousin got relaxers too. So I'm the only one in this picture that had relaxers. So, and their hair was like real long. So I'm getting a relaxer and things like that. And I'm like, she getting a relaxer. She's like, I'm going natural. Like, she's into this, like, she started seeing afros and stuff. She's like, I love what girls do with their hair who are natural and stuff like that. So she was like, I'm going natural. So the whole, like, family experience, like, she was going natural and stuff. And hair is, like, a big thing in my family, I guess. At least it just, in my family, it's like, that's how you carry your womanhood or whatever. So I'll probably talk about that in another video. So she was going natural and stuff like that. She started off with micros, and she was getting braids. Plus, she was pregnant at this time. Well, she was like, I don't even know. She was like maybe 40, I don't know. But she was pregnant at this time, so prenatal vitamins and things like that. So she didn't want to deal with her hair and stuff like that, go to the shop all the time and stuff. When she's pregnant, she don't feel good, all these things. So she was getting braids and stuff. By the time she took them braids out, her hair looked like all the relaxer was gone. Her hair was nice, it was long, it was thick, and things like that. So I'm looking at her, and I'm looking at me. I'm like, I want to do what she doing. So I'm like, okay. So I didn't, but I'm like, I want to see if I could do it while I still have a relaxer in. So I'm like, okay, so all I need to do is get braids. I'm gonna just keep getting braids like she got braids, and it's my hair gonna grow. My hair is gonna grow. So I go to my cousin. My cousin, she said, like, she went to hair school or something like that, and she would always braid her own hair and all this thing like that. So I went to my cousin, and I was like, I need my hair done. I want to get it braids. I want to get micros like my aunt did. And she's like, okay, I got you. So she comes over my house, my grandma's house, and she comes over, got the hair and things like that. She's about to braid my hair. So I got my hair braided before, and I know, like, you cut the braiding hair, and sometimes I might get my hair trimmed and things like that before they put the hair in and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay. So she got the hair, and then she got these big old scissors. So I'm like, okay, cool. She about to braid my hair, but I told her I also wanted my hair to go into like a bob, like a little bob, things like that. So I'm like, okay, she got to cut the hair and stuff like that to go into the bob. At this point, my hair is it's really stringy, but it's like, you know, when you bald headed, you want to hold on to them strings. So you like, oh, I got inches, but it's really like stringy. So my hair was like right here, but it was stringy. So really it was like up here. And so she goes and she's like parting my hair and things like that. And all I hear is shh, and hair just falls. And I'm like, what did you do? She's like, oh, girl, she said, oh, this gotta go. She's cutting. She's like, oh, this gotta go, girl. You gotta start over. You gotta start fresh and stuff like that. I'm like, no, stop. And I was like, get out. Like, I was like, get out. Like, I was just traumatized. Like, I'm like, what did she just do to my hair? And so I'm crying. I call my grandma in. I'm like, this is what she did. So my grandma and her getting in a little dispute, and like she left. Like, she had to go. So I'm like, what do I do now? Like, I am bald head. Like, my hair is like right here, and then the other half is like right here, because I didn't let her get all the way through. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh. I was in shock. I was in complete shock. So literally that next day I went to the hair shop. I'm like, no, yeah. That next day I went to the hair salon. I'm like, this is what she did to me. Like, I didn't know what to do. And my hairstylist, she was like, we gonna have to even it out. I'm like, do what now? I'm like, I'm fine with the lopsided. Like, that's cool. And so this is about this time. This is 8th grade going into freshman year. So I'm like, I'm cool with the lopsided. She's like, no, we got to even it out. So she just, and so I'm here. And I'm just like, I'm here. I'm like, so by this time, I still had gotten relaxers and things. So my relaxer was basically all out, but the rest is like, this is all relaxer, whatever. So what I had left was relaxer. So I say, I am not going out the house looking like this. I'm just not. So around this time, so then I go and I get, I call my other cousin who did hair. And I was like, I look a hot mess. Help me out. And she was like, okay. I'm finally gonna get you the micros that you wanted. So I go to my other cousin, and she puts micros in my hair. That took, I want to say 14, 18 hours. It took a long time. I never did that again. But, so she's like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put these braids in your hair. I said, okay. So I got the micros, and that was freshman year. So by the time, like, that was around going into freshman year. So all this time, my hair is still short. I'm very insecure. I am very insecure about I will talk about this in a whole nother video. Excuse me. But, so I get micros. I'm getting sew-ins. I'm getting like, I don't want anybody to see my hair. I don't even want my own, like, myself to see my hair. Like, I'm literally, my mom is doing my hair at this point. Like, we're doing it in the kitchen. Like, as soon as it's washed, she's blow drying it, and we're going to get it braided up, because I don't want to see my hair at this point. So around, I got my timeline messed up. No, it's right. Okay, freshman year, around sophomore year is when I take out the sewing, and I actually decide to try to experiment. I try to experiment, you know, bantu knots, twist outs, and stuff like that. This is like around time people like are really starting to accept natural hair or whatever and really loving themselves. So I'm like, okay, well, I still ain't got no hair, so let me try to, I want to do the bantu knots, I want to do all this type of stuff and stuff like that. And I'm feeling good about myself, but at the same time, I got people telling me my hair looks a hot mess and things like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to, and then I just want to get more insecure and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to put it back up. Put it back up into more sew-ins and sew-ins after sew-ins after sew-ins after sew-ins. So eventually around junior year of high school, I'm like, I'm done, no more sew-ins. I want to wear my own hair. So junior year, I started wearing my own hair. By this time, my hair is actually it's a decent length. I will try to, like I said, put in pictures. So my hair is actually a decent length by this time. But at the same time, I'm still trying to experiment with the natural hairstyles, because when I would take it out, I would still get my hair straightened. I'm like, I don't want to get my hair straightened. I didn't go natural necessarily to get my hair straightened all the time, because I knew what heat damage was. And at this time, I was watching the Glam twins. If y'all know who they are, their hair is beautiful, it's long and stuff like that. And they actually had a relaxer experience as well. I'm watching Natural Niecy. I'm watching Flawless. I'm watching all these people on YouTube and things. I'm like, that's what I want to do with my hair. And at the same time, like I said, insecurities and like family issues and stuff. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm still getting my hair straightened. I didn't start really wearing my natural hair and things like that and feeling good about my hair until I got to college. But like I said, another video. So I get my hair straightened and things like that, but I'm still getting sew-ins on special occasions. That was me. That was just me in personal experience, because I did notice like my hair being braided up did help my hair grow. So I got sew-ins for me. Like, I was the one. Like, I wanted to get sew-ins. I wanted to get sew-ins for special occasions. That's why I wouldn't sweat out my hair and stuff, because I was natural now. So that was on me. So my hair, every time it would get growth. So like I said, I started seeing a lot of growth in my hair when I got to college. Like I said, because I got more comfortable with my natural hair, and I started wearing my hair the way I wanted to. Because all through high school and stuff, I wasn't wearing my hair necessarily the way I wanted to. I was doing it to please my family. So I started wearing natural hair, bantu knots and stuff like that. And if you follow me on Instagram and things like that, if you don't, I'll have it linked down. I mean, not linked. I'll have it listed down below. And so I'm getting into wigs. Like, I know my hair grows when it's in braids. So I'm switching up with wigs. I'm doing bantu knots. I'm doing braid outs. Right now, I've been doing like a lot of buns just because it's easy. But yeah. So that's just, I'm trying to see if I want to say anything else. So like, I guess I want to talk about the hair products that I use. I want to talk about what really grew out my hair in like another video or things like that. But I just kind of wanted to go through the timeline with you guys and kind of like get opinions and things like that on like what you guys want to see, because I do use certain products to grow out my hair, but that's a whole nother video. I do use I'll probably just be filming all day today, but I do use different things like to grow out my hair and different methods and things like that. And I do want to do a do's and don'ts video. I'll probably sit here for a while and do these videos, but I just wanted to go through that timeline with you guys. And it sounds like a lot of other stories and things like that, but I'm going to show you guys like how I got through it. Like I said, I want to talk about how I felt personally and how hair in society and things like that affected me personally. I try not to show it a lot. I don't know if people noticed or not, but it was a big part of my life and how I felt about myself. And I actually wrote an essay about it, and it got me a scholarship. And it got me into college. That was my college essay, was talking about my hair and how I felt about it and things like that. So if you guys want me to read that essay to you, I will read that essay to you. What else? Love yourself. I am Zoe says, he be like, be yourself or something. If you don't be yourself, no one else will, and things like that. Yeah, so that was my hair journey. It was traumatic. It was an experience. I learned a lot about myself, about my hair. now, like I said, I have low porosity hair. I have low porosity hair, and I love it. I'm still working with it because I did have a nice little setback over the summer with my hair because I was taking swimming lessons, and I learned some tricks and stuff like that. I put a couple videos up if you guys saw those, but I'm still learning with my hair, and it's a hair journey for a reason. Journeys don't necessarily stop. Like, you might have different destinations, but they don't necessarily stop. So yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, on Poshmark, and things like that, and I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye.